Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also hit that notification bell so you can see when my videos are coming out. I really appreciate all the outlaws out here. You are appreciated. I want to talk about Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the GOAT when it comes to quarterbacks. I don't like to say GOAT in all positions or GOAT in all sports because you know it's kind of hard conversation to have. I'll just say he dominated a sport for 20 years. Couldn't stand him because I was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I still am, and we could not get past him. And it's really bad. He was the villain. Or maybe we could say the Pittsburgh Steelers was the villains. You know those cartoons when they're about to win, and then the hero comes in and saved the day, and you say, "I would have made it if it wasn't for you." Well, that's what Tom Brady to me. He was a enemy of the state. Came in back up and beat us and just all worked us. The whole organization led by this guy. And right now, this might be a sad day because he is starting to think about retirement. Now, I'm going off of SBNation.com, SportsNation.com. And there's an article out that basically says it. So let's get into it. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers saw their season end in heartbreaking fashion against the LA Rams in the divisional round of the 2022 NFL playoffs. The Bucs trailed 27-3 in the third quarter before Brady led his team on a furious comeback to tie the score with under 1 minute remaining in regulation. The Rams had one more chance and they went 63 yards in 5 plays to set up the game-winning field goal as time expired. The Rams advanced to face the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship Game, while the Bucs start their offseason earlier than they would like. Now, Brady discussed his future on the Let's Go podcast and talked about what his family needs from him as a husband and a father. Now, Tom Brady stated on the Let's Go podcast about his wife and family in football. It pains her to see me get hit out there. She deserves what she needs from me as a husband. Also, he stated, playing football, I get so much joy from it. I love it. But not playing football, there's a lot of joy in that for me also now too. With my kids getting older and seeing them develop and grow. So all these things need to be considered, and they will be. Now, right now, Brady is playing at an incredible high level, of course. He led the NFL in both passing yards and passing touchdowns. He's one of the leading candidates to win MVP. Now, just hearing that, it sounds like he is considering retiring. And one thing I would say is when you have a family, usually when you have a successful wife, they was able to be selfish all their lives before they met you. So they established this wealth like she did. She's a very wealthy person. And now they want all the attention. They say, when I get married, I want all of my attention from my wife and I want to deal with my kids. Fair enough. That's what families do. But you cannot build an ark with a wife. Think about it. When you're trying to build an ark, your wife is saying, why aren't you spending time with me? And you have this mission. You're trying to build this ark because there's about to be a flood. She's like, why you got all these animals around here? You know I'm allergic to the animals. Why don't you spend time with your kids? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? They're not going to give you permission to build the ark. He's trying to build this legacy where it lasts beyond him. This is what brings him joy. This is what brings him the money, which they don't need. But this gives him so much joy. And if he's healthy and he's playing at a high level, why not? The game has changed to where he's more protected being a quarterback. But, hey, she's being selfish, the wife. Now, we could say Tom Brady's being selfish. But I don't see it. This is a profession. This is how you met him. He's a football player. And who's to say he retired, start getting depressed because he felt like he had more years? Think about Seinfeld. Now, Seinfeld show, he quit because he felt like he wanted to quit on top. But people like Michael Jordan felt like, well, we could have won another year. Why not play till we lose? You know, that's the challenging part. If they won back to back to back in the beginning of the '90s, and then he retires and come back and win three more, who's to say we couldn't win that fourth one if you're healthy? And Tom Brady, he will be missed. It's a change of eras right now because he's the last of the Mohicans of the 2000 quarterbacks. All of them retired pretty much. You know, Manning, the Manning brothers, Roethlisberger's retiring this year. And the game is left in good hands, I would say, because there are some great quarterbacks play right now. And the quarterbacks have evolved thanks to Tom Brady. You know, you will be missed. You are a legend, and we appreciate the contribution to football. And I would be sad that to see him leave and go off to family wonderland. But you know, why not try to play one more year? You got one more year in your contract. Maybe you could talk to your wife and say, "Hey, let's see what happens. If I win a championship, I will stay. If I don't, I will retire and be home with you." What do y'all think about that video? What do you think about Tom Brady still playing at this high level? You think he should continue to play, or you think he should retire? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you on the next video.